All right, people of the internet, welcome back to another Hive Mind video. You may notice that this is slightly different than what you're normally used to from us. We're going to run a little moto. There were some scheduling conflicts with our last recording session, so I figured to try and keep the flow of traffic going, let's throw a little moto gameplay. It's your boy Cal, everybody's favorite Hive Mind loser. I'm going to be running, as you guys can see on my screen here, you'll see Boros Energy. Uh, Deck that I have a little bit of experience with. I tend to gravitate away from these types of decks, but I feel like in this current modern meta right now, that I feel like if you sometimes if you can't beat it, join it. So we're gonna run a league and see how we do. A couple disclaimers right off the rip. I am semi inexperienced with Moto. Um, I know that there's probably way faster ways to go about going through phases and steps and clicks and whatnot, but you know what? We're gonna do our best. So be nice to me. Also, shout out to our sponsor, Mana Traders. They're the ones who are able to hook me up with some of these cards. So shout out Mana Traders. We'll have our discount code in the description below if you guys want to sign up. All right, with that all being said, we're going to get right into it. We're going to hit with a league. I already got some play points here. We're going to run it. So, a couple of our buddies already are running pretty well this season. Let's see. Let's see if I can find them on the leaderboards. Our boy Brian, also known as Jaboodle's got a couple trophies. Last trophy earned the 23rd. Looks like it's a couple weeks ago, but still. Brian's a good friend of the channel, a good friend of ours. So he, if you guys need any content, go follow him on Twitter. I think his Twitter handle is BoodleMTG. He also runs his own stream too as well. Find him on Twitch. Very smart player, and really value his opinion when it comes to some moto content. So go definitely hit him up for sure. Okay, we're playing against Fractius, and we lost the die roll. Sick. Cool. Okay, so this seems like a pretty keepable hand, if you ask me. Um, yeah, we got some lands, we got some removal, we got turn one and a turn two and a turn three play. So I'm gonna keep this and we'll let it ride. Sacred Foundry tapped. Interesting. I drew a Fleech for the turn. That's cool. What we'll do is we'll shock this in. Pay a 1. We'll see if we'll slam this guy to souls. And we'll ship it over. Oh no, it's this land destruction deck. Sick. Okay, cool. All right. We will not respond. I will use the ability, and we will go get a basic planes. Neat. Okay, we drew the basic mountain. Okay, kind of interesting. That's all right. We're gonna do here is we're gonna fetch. We'll probably shock here because we're gonna gain a bunch of life. We're gonna do pay a white for this guy to souls. Trigger, not responds. We're gonna pay 1. We'll play this Ocelot Pride. Double guy to souls trigger. Yields all of these. Go up to 18 and 3 energy. Go to combat. Swing in with this guy here. And what we will do is no response. Pay the 3. Yep. Target him. We'll go to damage. Trigger Ocelot Pride on the end step. No response. Gain 2 more life, 2 more energy, and turn, say go. I'll even kind of F6 through this turn here. Even if he does try and like land destruct me here, like if he blows up the Sacred Foundry, I still have the mountain for the double colors here with an Ajani on a follow-up turn 3. This is kind of nuts. I don't imagine he have, unless he's got some removal. If he's got some removal for some stuff, then you know what, I'll take it. But he did not land destruct me, which is kind of neat. What phase? We're in my draw step here. Okay. We're in the draw step, so even if I were to float mana, it will just fade. It'll just fizzle at the end of phase, so will not respond. I will use the ability. I will get this other planes. Him kind of like spending most of his turn to land destruct me is kind of nuts. Or most of his mana rather. Like he's got 1 white available for like one of the, what's the new erode, the new one mana removal spells. Play this mountain. Part of me wants to slam this Ajani. Yeah. We'll just let it all ride. Sick, no response to anything. That's kind of neat. So now, if we have if he's got removal for this Ajani, we can shoot whatever it is with the Galv Discharge and flip it in response. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in while the getting's good. Declare attackers. What we're going to do here is we're going to spread out a little bit of our threats. I'm going to probably put counters on this Guide of Souls and this Ocelot Pride because we're going to have double Guide of Souls triggers with 6 energy. So we're going to have a bunch of stuff to do here. So what we'll do is here, no response, yes. I will target this one with this one here. Target this one here. No response. I will not respond. I will pay the 3. I will target this. No response. Go to first strike damage with the Ocelot Pride here. Go to full damage. He's at 7. We're gonna make a bunch of stuff here. Yep. I think it's pretty much game over unless he's got some sort of board wipe on his turn, which is kind of nice. 6 more energy. Yeah. Okay, this is notable here. So he does only have X is only 1 here, which I think is fine because we're gonna keep this Ajani. Now the question is, do I shoot one of the cats to flip the Ajani to put the pressure on? We don't have double red for the Season Pyro. I think if he's got a land follow up, like if he's got land, kill this Ajani, I think it might be bad. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot one of these cats here. We'll spend 1. No response. Yes. No response. I think we're still doing okay here. At his end step, cool. Fable. Fable's big here, actually, because now we can play this Fable, hit the Ajani, still dink him for 1. Yeah, I think we're kind of big chilling here. No response. We're gonna create a 1/1. We're gonna shoot him for 2. Go to combat, declare nothing, end turn. See if he's got another follow up here. I did notice he missed a land drop last turn, so that's kind of sucks for him. I mean, we missed one too, but it is what it is. Par for the course when it comes to this land destruction deck. All right, this is a Flage here. He's gonna gain 3. Okay, no response to this. He's gonna hit my Flage. I think that's okay, or my Johnny rather. End step. Oh, that's kind of big. All right. Okay, I can put him to 1, even if he draws a fetch land. I think I'm gonna get rid of this Spyro here. Nothing. I will use this Fable's play. I will discard this. Draw 1. The Thraben Charm is big. So he doesn't have enough to cast the Flage on his turn, even if he hits a land. So even if he we still have an opportunity to get rid of the Flage using the Thraben Charm on his turn. So we're gonna go to combat. Declare attackers. Create a treasure. Cool. 3. All right. Yeah, I think we can. I think we're just gonna slam this to Johnny. He's got to have a lot of follow up here. We still have enough to cast the Thraben Charm here. Price of Freedom. Search there for basic on the battlefield. Tapped and draw a card. No response here. I think that's all 3 of our basics, unfortunately, which is okay. I think we're all right. So let's take a peek. Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, that's it for our basics. Does not have enough mana to cast the Flage, which is good. Cool. Scoops it up for game 1. All right, let's go over to sideboarding. Okay. Admittedly, I'm not a huge. I don't really know how to sideboard well for this. My assumption is Blood Moon's probably pretty good because it turns off his Field of Ruins, Demolition Fields, although it does kind of fix his mana a little bit. So I'm going to throw it in there just for the sake of let's give it a shot. I kind of don't really know what else to really shoot for here. I think Surgical for sure for his return Flages. Like he's definitely going to be running some Flages still. I don't believe his list is running Vex or Solitude, so I don't think the Vexing Baubles are really worth much. I think, I mean, maybe Orange Chant. Not really 100% sure about the Orange Chant. Like we might be able to time walk him for a turn or something. Like if we're trying to race the clock. I think we're gonna do a light duty on sideboarding this game, so I'm gonna drop 1 Galvanic, and I think maybe we'll drop this Legend of Roku. Yeah, seems fine. You guys in the comments, go ahead and leave any suggestions that you might have had for some sideboarding plans, because that's definitely a weak part of my game personally is being able to kind of identify a sideboard plan without seeing any sort of guide or anything. And admittedly, I didn't look at any guide for this, so especially this Boros land control or land destruction deck is relatively new, so not a whole lot of game plans are really kind of made up on this. So, but yeah. I'll appreciate any feedback. So we got this 3 lands, no turn 1, kind of goofy, but we do have a turn 2 Ajani into a turn 3 Flage or Fable, depending on our draws. I kind of like this because we have the double Ajani. If this was a single Ajani and other non 1-drop here, I would probably be more inclined to ship it, but yeah, I think I'm going to keep it for the double Ajani. All right, the Sunken Citadel. All right. So what I'll do is we'll play this Marsh Flats, and we'll just ship it over since, like I said, we don't really have a turn 1. We hit another Sacred Foundry for the turn. Okay, I'm done drawing lands this game. We're good. We're good here. On his end step, we're gonna try and fetch for the Elegant Parlor, I think. See if we can fix up a little bit of mana here. So now he's got this Demolition Field online here. We're gonna fetch. I'm going to try to avoid the basics at most cost here. Surveil. I'm going to put this land into the bin. Good thing I did. We drew another one. Still in my draw step? Yep, sure are. Cool. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, again, it's the same thing as last game. Just do it in my draw step. Turns me off of a mana. Yeah, we're gonna go get the land though for sure. We'll get a plains. We'll play a Sacred Foundry. We'll save some life. Pass the turn from here. See what he's got going on in this next turn. The Sunken Citadel, turn 1 into the turn 2 demo field is kind of crazy. I know it's kind of like a big shining point of this Boros control list that it's like, no turn 1 on the Sunken Citadel, but you still have the ability to activate the demo field on turn 2. Okay. So now we've got a White Orchid Phantom coming in. Definitely going to hit this Sacred Foundry. That's okay. We use its ability. We're going to get this mountain. That's okay. We're going to take 2. We're going to net 1 here. We're going to dump this Flage. And we're going to kill this White Orchid. And we're going to ship it over. No land drop, nothing for turn. He's only got white available. Interesting. All right, I think maybe this is where we kind of like turn up the gas a little bit. So we can slam the Flage in the bin here if we fetch for another land here, or we could try and go for the Arena of Glory. Like 1, 2. Oh no, we won't. No, we need the fetch in order to cast Flage because you need 5 cards to escape it. Okay. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up the Flage play, maybe possibly for next turn. But I'm gonna try and maybe scare him a little bit with maybe this Ajani. See how he reacts. Maybe see if he's got like one of the 1 mana removal spells. Ah, okay. As I suspected. Search for a basic. Nope, we will not respond. We will use the ability. We will get the plains. My man's just ramped us. That's cool. I wish this land came in on time. I mean, her road's pretty gross, so I don't blame them. All right. We got the 2/2. Part of me wants to try and slam this other one, but if I moonwalk into another like 1 mana removal spell, then I just got rid of both my Ajani's. But then that's 2 removal spells off the board for the Flage on the follow up. So you know what? We're up a game. Let's get wild and crazy. Let's see. Let's see what he's got. Ah, the Path to Exile. Cool. All right. That's okay. I'm still okay with this. I think we're out of basics. Yep, out of basics. We're okay. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Combat. Yield to the end step. Cool. That's 2 removal spells that aren't going to eat a Flage in a minute. So, and if he spends his turn demo fielding me for this Arena of Glory, that's fine. Demo field. No, we don't have any lands. Nope. It's all good anyway. We're still slamming this Flage next turn. Declare all these cats as attackers. Get in while the getting's good. Cool. Pass it up. I got no mana. Hands up on the roller coaster, baby. We're F6 this turn. Hopefully we duck another removal spell. Maybe. Nope, that's okay. Price of Freedom. What else has he got? Next turn. Interesting. Hey, scoops it up. He knows. Sweet. Hey, we did it. Match 1. We got there. Boros Energy versus Boros Control. Sweet deal. All right. I mean, that was pretty quick. Let's run another one. In the comments, let me know any tips, tricks that you could impart on a relatively new on and off moto player. Like I said, I know like kind of clicking through the phases and stuff can kind of eat up a little bit of the time, and also while I'm like kind of like talking it out, it kind of chews up a little bit of time. But any like tips, I'll definitely take into consideration for the future for sure. And let us know if you like this content. This is kind of new for us, so I kind of just wanted to keep the content train flowing with something. You know, other than just paper magic. I know a lot of folks play Moto, and I know a lot of people get a lot of their practice in for the RCQ season in on Moto too as well. So maybe just giving you like a different kind of like glimpse at different gameplay. All right, we're loaded up into game 2. We got the Dark Skittle, sick name, and I think we lost the die roll. We got a handful of lands, but we got 2 threats and some removal, so I'll try it. It might be a little not so aggressive, but hedge maze, interesting. This could be a number of things. This could be like Neoform. This could be Living End. It could be a bunch of stuff. Another Guide of Souls big. So what we'll do is we'll play Marsh Flats. We will grab the Sacred Foundry, play the Guide of Souls, and end the turn. And hopefully we can get a little bit better identity of what this deck is, because if it's a Living End, we might be in a little bit of trouble, but we could definitely Do not keep an anti-living in hand here. Flooded Grove. Flooded Grove. I think that's in the new living end list. I'm not 100% sure. All right. So we're going to play a little conservatively here. I kind of almost don't want to run out one of these just for the sake of if he does just like, but like there's no creatures in the bin. So like, what is he living ending for? You know what? Screw it. We're just going to do it. God of Souls. Run out this Ocelot Pride too. Okay, we have found the living end. Got it. All right. Well, we found the living end creatures. Troll of Khazad-dûm. He's gonna swamp cycle, grab a watery grave. Okay, cool. Not great for us, but we're gonna gain some life. We'll go to combat. Declare attackers. Do this. Yep. No response. This here. Combat damage. He'll go to 17. We'll gain another life and energy. Which is nice because this will, if this does come in, we still have a way to get rid of it with the Galvanic, which is nice. So I'm not super worried about it, even if he just living ends me for one. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, living ends on the stack. Yeah, will not respond. No response here. And a Johnny would be really cool here. A Flage is equally as cool here. Part of me wants to wait in case he's got some sort of counterspell for this. I probably should. Let's try it. Let's see this discharge here. Let's see what's on top. Okay, we can leave that on top. I think what we'll do is we'll try this here. See what happens. See if we get force negation here. Something tells me he may or may not. Yeah. Okay. Force blue card. He pitched a Curator of Mysteries. Okay. No response. We'll just ship it over. We got this Flage as a follow-up for next turn, so we're gonna pad our life, or we're gonna maybe stem the bleeding of. We're gonna get cracked for 8 here, but we'll see what happens. What does he got? Is it a subtlety? No response. Top or bottom of the library. No response. We'll probably put it on top. Yeah, yields. That'll put us to 11. Or that'll. Oh, we're gonna be taking 11 next turn. Oof. Ugh. This doesn't look good for us, boys. Yeah. It's not looking bueno. forest cycling here. Still on his end step. We're going to fetch. We're going to hit this elegant parlor. See what we got. Just kidding. We left that flage on top. I made a massive misplay. Let's go. I'm so good at this game. We're going to put it in the graveyard. Hell yeah. We did it. I don't think there was really much of coming back from that anyway. All right. Yeah. We're just going to scoop it up. All right. All right. Vexing Bauble in. Damping Sphere. Maybe this comes in. High Noon in. Orange Chant in. Surgical Extraction. Maybe? Huh. I'm not. Wait. Hang on. Let's think about this Damping Sphere here. Not 100% sold on this Damping Sphere. Maybe a Blood Moon? Interesting. Galvanic's not doing a whole lot on the play. Maybe trim a Ragavan and this Legend of Roku. I feel like the longer the game goes for me, the worse it gets. So the Legend isn't necessarily that great. I don't know. This seems fine. Again, not the greatest sideboarder in the world, so let me know what I can do different against into this living end. So submit. We are on the play. Handful of lands, a Guide of Souls into an Ajani. We'll try it. Maybe this is a little too land heavy now that I'm thinking. Maybe I snapped that off way too quick. I mean, turn 1 Guide of Souls is really good. Turn 2 Ajani on the play. Mulligan to 6. Go here. We'll get a Plains. This Guide of Souls. He cycles a Street Wraith in response. Hedge Maze. Nice. Flage is pretty cool. It's only 1. Cool. Gain some life back, some energy. I notably kind of just snapped off a hand that didn't deal with a living end, so we may or may not be in trouble. Did I just grossly misplay into this matchup? Probably. Maybe I can get a little lucky. Thraben Charm off the top would be pretty sick. If no Thraben Charm. No Thraben Charm, then I can definitely kill, like, if he living ends me in response on next turn, I can kill the Subtlety with the Flage. And still have the ability to Flage on the crackback with the Arena of Glory. Maybe this actually will make him second guess living ending me. He doesn't know about this, So what we'll do is play this Flage. This, then this, then this. We'll shoot him for 3. Cool. 3 energy. Okay. Just put it on the guide here. At 8. I don't know. I don't know. This living end seems a little dangerous for him, whether he knows it or not. But this is going to give me 2 cards additional to the bin to be able to cast the Flage. I mean, granted, he doesn't know about this Arena of Glory, so I don't know. Let's see what he's got. I'm kind of curious to see how this one kind of plays out a little bit. He's deep in thought on this one, huh? The endurance, sure. Okay, that's not great. Yeah, I forgot about endurance. No response here. Yep. And now he's just gonna live again me. Yep. Cool. Yep. This does not feel great. Nope. This is gross. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're pretty much cooked here, boys. But yeah, the snap keep on a non-protected living end hands was maybe the death of me here. Or maybe should have mulliganed a little more aggressively, which, you know, is what it be. This is why I'm here, so I make the mistakes and you guys don't. You always learn. So 6, 9, 12, 15, 17 total. Barf. Take 11. What saves me here? Literally nothing? Probably. Yeah, cool. All right. Scoop it up. The Dark Skittle gets it. All right. You know what? We'll call it for this video. We'll get 2 matches in now. We'll get another couple matches in, and you'll see me throughout the week for more of these Moto videos. Let me know how you guys like this content. Let me know what I could do better. Let me know some mulligan stuff, because like I said, mulligans have always been a notoriously poor part of my game. So any tips and or hints would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, we're gonna be running it back with some more Moto content later this week. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.